Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Van der Vaart! Van der Vaart! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Well, Peter, here we have one of the greatest defenders of all time, Alessandro Costa Curta.
Yeah, in a sense, understated, isn't he? Certainly, some would say underrated. He's one of the less glamorous members of the Milanese elite from the 1990s.
Yeah, but ability-wise, I think he was on a par with the rest of them. And his tactical versatility means the centre-back, full-back,
Sweeper, defensive midfield player. Oh, what? He's got the shot away! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
And he'll shoot here. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Van der Vaart is offering a wry smile there.
With their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Porto are looking to go forward now. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Cafu. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Ronaldinho. Bayer has that under control. Leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That's been intercepted. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That's been cut out, well played. Conte. Nicely aimed pass.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Well, that looks a decent ball. And a header! And yes, it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
That'll be a throw-in. Van der Vaart. Cafu. Get a throw in. Real chance! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Can't find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And we're not going to make any further progress now. Fernando Torres has a goal! He's scored! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Caen are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Cafu. And it's hoisted clear. And he gets rid in a hurry. Bellingham. Vieira. And they can counter here. Now it's Messi. Now it's Bellingham. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
And how good was that? He's got himself an absolute peach. And they're at it again in double quick time. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Caen are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Roberto Carlos goes on a charge down the left.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
There's the whistle for half-time. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Caen have been more or less perfect, I would say. Their manager's all smiles, and he's got every reason to be.
Caen have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. That's beautifully weighted. Beckenbauer. Time and again they are repelled. Adams cuts it out.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Kubo, he's shifting through the gears here.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Ronaldinho. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos looking to go deep. Big header! Loose ball, and it's come back out to him. He has done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limited.
Ah, he's given it away. Vieira. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Kubo.
Este jogo teve uma assistência de 71.550 espectadores.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Now that's well seen too. And it's Zico. Engages and forces him off the ball. Vinicius Junior. Roberto Carlos. Bellingham. He's in plenty of space here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that could set him on his way. Terrific header! And it's headed over.
Cole just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Número 9. Sai e vai entrar para o seu lugar com o número 18. Villa.
Can now introduce the first of their substitutes. And he's being shifted off it. Passing nice and neat. He's cut it out. That pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Cole clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Vinicius Junior. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cafu. Now he's off and running. David Villa looking to get on the end of this. Vinicius Junior is onto it in a flash. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, well played, well sorted out.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Beckenbauer. It's a good ball played into space. David Villa, and that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Cole clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
David Villa has it out wide and in space. Ball swung. Oh, smashing header! No joy, but a decent try.
Substituição para o Porto. Número 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Vão dar os seus lugares a número 10, número 23. Van der Vaart.
And it's Ruben
Está a
Neves.
acontecer uma substituição.
That looks a good ball through. Well, what's he giving here? Caen have themselves a chance from the spot. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. And that's a poor pen.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Roberto Carlos calmly
Vamos
anticipates.
ter 3 minutos de
Griezmann,
compensação.
a lot of space ahead of him. Over it, he gets big! And again! Oh, taken with style! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.